So once again, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, the time zone you belongs to. So let me quickly share my screen, then we can proceed. So today we'll be talking about the forecasting, but I will not go into detail. I will rather go into the analysis aspect of it. So for the purpose of some of us. Under the forecasting, we have what we call moving. Forecasting is quite it's a very big area whereby we need it. All of us need it in our day-to-day activities. But let's look at the type of method. Under the type of forecast, we have different type of forecast. Number one is short-term forecast and long-term forecast, and also we have extrapolation, collation, and forecast-based. Then that leads us to the method of forecasting, which your course content carried. So the method of forecasting we have here is divided into two. One is moving average. They can ask you, mention the method of forecasting, or which of the following is not the part of the method of forecasting. So we have trend line, or we call it least squared. So let's check the moving average. For the moving average, under the moving averages, there are, I will give us some example. For example, if you have months, sales for months, and this month can be January to December. We all know that. Then we have sales. So under the month, let's say we have first month, we have 10 sales. Second month, we have 12 sales. Third month, we have 13. Fourth month, we have 16. Fifth month, we have 19. Then 6 months, we have 23. Now, the question says, calculate the moving average. Let's say they ask you to calculate second month moving average. They can also ask you to calculate the 3 months moving average. So you can see it's in two different forms. I believe you can see my screen, please.
Yes, sir. I can see it.
Okay, good.
Yes, very well, sir.
So we have first month moving average. We have they can ask you to calculate. Let's say we are given month and sales, and under your month, probably we have it to be January, February, March, April, May, June. Are you getting it? So you can have this. So if you have this one, just, sorry. So we can have all those units like this. So all I need to do is, if they now ask me to calculate second 2 months moving average, what does it mean? Who can explain to us? Anybody? Yes, go ahead.
It's January and February.
Yes, what happened to January and February? Yes, go ahead. Okay, let me explain. So the first 2 months, they said 2 months, they already told us 2 months moving average. They can say 3 months moving average, but this is 2 months. January and February is second month, right? So all you need to do is to add them. 10 plus 12 divided by 2 is what?
11.
The answer is 11. Now, what you need to do is you look for it, come to this side, 11. So this particular one will be empty, this one will be empty, then 11 will be here. Why 11 will be here? Remember, we are working on, somebody said he cannot hear. Please check your internet. I believe others can hear me. Can you all hear me, please? Okay.
Very clearly, sir.
Okay, please check your internet, please. So now the next thing is, you can't stop there. That's the first one. We'll solve the first one now. The second one, you have to look for, you have to drop this one. So add, the next one is you add this. Let me pick another one. This and this. So what do you have? The answer is what?
25.
12 divided by 2 is what?
12.5. 12.5.
12.5. So the next one you have to pick
13 plus 16.
13 and 16.
Plus 16.
Yes. What is the answer?
14.5.
14.5. You can say this one is 0.0. So the next thing will be what?
16 plus 19. 16 plus 19.
The answer is what? 16 plus 19.
17.5.
17.
19 plus 23.
You can't do that because you already exhausted all the available months.
Yes.
Is that okay? So that is
Okay.
moving. That is second month. That is 2 months moving average. So in a business arena, you are forecasting that, okay, what do you think we can get based on these sales we have? Averagely, what do you think we can have in the next 2 months? Or in the next 3 months? Or in the next 4 months? That's why they call it moving average. It's not a static something, it's not a stable something, but it's moving from one point to the other. That's why you can see empty space in the first 2 months. But now, let's do the one of 3 months so that we can have a better understanding of what we are doing. The first 3 months will be this one. 1, 2, 3. So add it together and divide it by what? By 3. The number n will determine, we call it, that n is the number we use to deal with it. So as a matter of fact, some people believe that the formula here, look at this formula, that is F, FT, which is forecast in time period T. Then this is the demand. Demand in time period T. So in most cases, our FT is the same thing as DT minus 1 plus DT minus 2 all over n. That is, when you add all your months together, divided by the number we are dealing with. So now let's look at the number we are dealing with here. So you have 10 plus 12 plus 13. What's the value? Divided by 3.
11.67.
So look at it. 1, you will not start from the first 3. So it's going to be 4. Is what? 11.67.
67.
So the next one will be what? Who can tell us? How many are we going to draw?
1.
13 and 16.
13 and 16.
12,
Yes,
13.
13
12,
and 13.
13, and 16.
Yes.
So what is 12, 13? Okay, let me. Okay. 12 plus 13.
Sorry, how do we get 11.67? I left out.
This is it.
Okay.
So 12 plus 13 plus 16.
41.
13.67.
41. The answer is 13.67.
13.67.
13.67. So
67.
how do we now arrive to the last one?
Last one will be 16 plus 19 plus 23.
13 plus
13
15 plus 19.
16 plus 19 and 23.
No.
No,
13
13 plus
15.
15.
Remember, the one you added will not be part of that we average will move to. Be careful, because you are doing the last one.
Last one will be 13. 16.
What's the last one? What's the answer?
16.
16, correct. $16.0. So these are the things the moving average is teaching us. That, okay, you can forecast. Forecast means prediction. What will happen in the next so month, the average, or what do you think it will happen? If you check your books too, it was stated there too. When they use three moving average true. They add the first three together, drop the first one, add the second three again, drop the next one, add the third three again, drop the next one, and add the last one and drop the last one. So at the end of the day, they were able to.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir. At the end of the last one, we not count. We not count the last one. Maybe 2023. We not count the last one.
You will not count
the last one, the last number.
And we are not counting anything again.
Yeah.
That is what we did. Look at the diagram, the way I put the brace brackets.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
That is what we did. We did not count it. So that we can have the better future. Then you can now rewrite it. If you rewrite it, you will see that you know exactly the point you are having. So you can see what we have at the end of the day. So in this case now, that is how we work on. Yes, Yaya?
Hello, sir.
I'm with you, sir.
Yes, sir. From what they do on our in our material, I think they use different. They do it different way, because here they are using three periods, and they are predicting from February to May, which from what you taught us supposed to be from April, right? For that 3 period moving average.
Okay.
Yes, in our material here, they are predicting from February to May. It's only January and June that was not predicted, that were not predicted.
Yes, in this case now, they start using a 3-period moving average for forecasting value are this. But the question is this: when you are doing the 3-period average, they are supposed to start the value from, they started the value from February. Or the normal day is supposed to be from March, right? Is that what you're saying?
Supposed to be from April, according to the way.
From April.
Yes, the way you did.
Because when you are, if you check the standard way of solving this problem, if, okay, for example, if I'm doing 3 moving average, where should I put the value? Are you getting the point?
Yes, sir.
You can see the gap in the 2 moving average. Where is the gap started from?
It started from March.
You can identify that this is 2.
Yes.
I should be able to identify that this is 3 moving average without anybody even explain to me.
Yes, sir.
You can see the gap. Now, if you look at their own, how many average will you say they are doing now?
3 period.
Does it reflect 3?
It doesn't reflect 3.
It
doesn't reflect 3 according to what we learned today now.
So it's supposed to reflect the 3, whereby we'll be able to tell that, okay, we are doing 3 moving average. Since we are doing 3 moving average, this is what it's supposed to be. If you are doing 2 moving average, if you are doing 1 moving average, supposed to move. So that is my own take on that particular value. If you check other materials, they are all there. The moving 3 average, you have to leave the 3, and from there you move on. Somebody else raised up their hands.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Please, which of the topics?
Anybody raise hand, you can continue.
Okay, so on this particular one, we can use this method to solve as many as possible questions, even in your textbook. The person that is asking for the textbook, we are not using the textbook, but we are only using the method, the problem that is in the textbook. However, let's quickly move to, is the last topic. That's what we are treating. The last topic of the textbook. That's what we are, and that is what we'll be solving now. Let's look at this one, trend line. Trend line, or they call it trend lines, or they call it least square, either of the two, trend line or least squared. What do we use this thing to do? In most cases, we use it to predict. They can ask you, like the first one with the moving average, we did that. They can ask you, calculate the demand for the 7th year using the three moving average. So it can happen like that. But in this case now, the trend, we will start from here. Let me just give us the method. The method here is y equals to a plus b t. Where your a and b, where we've solved it before, when we did regression analysis, it's more or less it's the same thing. Well, only that we changed the way of solving it here. A cap is the same thing as y bar minus b t bar. So in this case, our y bar is the same thing as summation y over n, and your t bar is the same thing as summation t over n. So what is b? B is the same thing as n summation t y minus summation t summation y divided by n summation t squared minus summation t all squared. So we can solve this thing. Let's look at this question that says year, we have year in t. Year is measured in t, that is the period in t. Then we're looking at our result, which is output, as a y. So in this year, we have 1990 to be 50, 1991, 80, 1992, 90, 1993, 1994, 1995, 1996, 1997, 1998. Okay, now that we have this, don't forget, look at this from here. Our y is what? We have the formula for y. The formula for y is this. And the formula to get the rest, they are here. So what we need to do is What is my N? Who can tell us the N? N is the number of the year you have. What is it?
9.
9, thank you. Now, the question now is, they now ask us to predict the output. That is, the question is, can you forecast what will happen? Forecast the value of outputs, that is your Y, for year 2005. You can actually do the same thing for year 2023. Based on what you have here. Year 2023. So how do we do it? It is very simple. Now, we are going to take our T now. We need to create T. For solution, let's write the solution. Solution now. We need table for T. We need table for Y. We need table for T and Y. Then we need table for T squared. Now, your T, you will now number it because you can't use 1990 multiplied by 50. No. But you represent them by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can see it's different from the regression analysis that you will use it the way it is. So now we will change our T to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that is the number of T you have. Then, after you have the T, you can go ahead and calculate the rest by analyzing it one after the other. So how do we analyze it? Now let's substitute the Y. Our Y is 50, 80, 90. Remember, you have it up. It's the same Y I'm transferring here. 49, 75,
75, 58,
58,
82, 73, 95.
82, 73,
95.
95. So everybody, let's calculate it now. Some people should do TY for us, while some people should do T squared. Aransiola, we are do T squared for us. Convert, are you there? Adebikwe Ajeigbe. Gives.
Yes,
Miracle.
sir.
Yes. What's the question?
T square is.
Yes.
T square is 100.
T square is 100. Where? Where do you see 100?
594.
Where?
Y is 594.
You've not answered my question. I said TY and T squared first. That is, square each of your T. Your T is here. 1 square is 1. 2 square is 4. 3 square is 9. 4 square is 16. So that's what I asked you to do. Yes, those that raise up their hands. Yes, go ahead.
Yes, sir. TY. I have the value for TY.
Just tell me one after the other.
Okay, the first one is 50.
50.
160.
Yes.
270.
Okay.
196.
Okay.
525.
No.
375.
Yes.
Okay. 375. Okay.
Go ahead.
348.
Okay.
574. 584.
Okay.
855.
Good. So the final, somebody should sum it for us. I have 45 here. So who is giving out T squared?
1.
Yes.
4. 9. 16. 25.
Yes.
36. 49.
Yes.
64. 81.
Yes. Make sure you participate, all of you. Yes, Ayodele Miracle.
285 total.
So I don't even understand how we get the values of this T square and the TY.
No, wait. You know that okay, look at this question. This is TY. This is T. You are given year. Your year is T. Are you following me? Are your
Yes,
daily
sir.
miracle?
Yes,
Then
sir. Yes,
you are
sir.
given output to be your Y. And we are asked to find the value and forecast the value for the next 2005 and 2023. So what we need to do is just to change all the year. We call this one. We just pick it. This is first year, second year, third year, fourth year, like that. We change this one to T because we can't be using this big value. They are just yearly something. So if you are born in 1980, you can't be saying, yes, if you want to call me now, you said, I'm born in 1980, I'm 80 years old. No, that 1980 is your first year. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
In 1981, the second year, third year, fourth year, till where you are now. So that is why because you are born in 1980 or you are now in 2022, you can't say, what is your age? You can't say your age is 2022. No, you have to count one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, till now. That is how we generated our T. Then we know our Y. The formula says TY, and the formula also gives us T squared. So that is what we are doing. Any question?
Yes, sir. I understand the T. I understand the T now, sir. But how do we get the Y?
Y is given from the question.
Okay.
This is output. You are given the T. You are given the Y. So what is answer for summation Y? Anybody?
3412.
No, that's for summation TY.
TY is
3412.
12. Then summation Y.
285.
652.
652. Yes.
285.
Which one is 285?
Summation T squared.
T
Summation T squared.
Okay. Now let's go back to our formula. Now that we have this, let's go to the formula. Says, let's write the formula down gradually. So we need Y bar, and T bar. So let's write it down. For Y bar, our Y bar is equal to Y bar is the same thing as summation Y over N. What is summation Y, please?
652.
652.
652 divided by 9.
9.
What's the
That's
answer?
2.445.
72.44. There's no 5 there. So T bar will be what? Summation T over N. What is summation T? What's the answer?
45 over 9.
The answer is what?
5.
So now we have 2. So we need to calculate our, now that we have this, we need to calculate our B. What is B in this case? The formula for B is what?
N summation Y minus summation T summation Y all over N summation T square minus summation T in bracket square.
So all you need to do is just substitute. What is N? Our N
9.
is what? 9. Let's substitute 9. 9 in brackets. Summation Ty is what? We have it.
3, 4, 1, 2.
3, 4, 1, 2 minus summation T is what? Summation Y.
Summation T is 45.
Yeah. So we have N 9 in brackets. Summation T squared is what?
285.
286.
Minus summation T all squared. So what do we have? Yes, those are raise up our ends.
So the first one, summation Y bar. I think I'm using the wrong figure there. Okay.
How?
Okay, sir. It's okay, sir. It's okay, sir.
Okay. Yes, Miracle. Are you still raising up your hands? Okay, let's continue. So if you punch your calculator very well, what do you have, please? Your B is equals to what? Do you have this? Do you have the same thing? Answer, silence means yes. So if you multiply it very well, you have the same thing. So we have A. We can go ahead and substitute for A. What is our A now? Our A cap, let me write it out. A cap means Y bar minus BT bar. So we have A bar, Y bar to be what? 72.44 minus 2.53 in bracket of your T bar. Our A is equals to what?
2.53.
Your final answer will be what? $59.79. Do you get the same thing?
So we are coming on. 59.79. Yes, sir.
So, any question? Now, that's not the solution where we are going. So what we need to write now, you write this equation back, A plus B T. So our model will now be, what is our Y? Our A, 59.79 plus, what is your B?
2.53.
You can get negative at times. Please don't be afraid. It's still the answer. Excuse me, 2.53 in bracket T. So if they now ask you to forecast, this is the model you will use. Now let's go ahead and forecast for 2000. Now we stop at what year, please? 1998.
1998.
So they now ask us to forecast for 2005. How many years do you had to 1998? Are you getting the point now? It will not be, remember, 1998, 1999, 2000.
That would be 7 years.
2001, wait now, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005. So count it, this is 9. This is number 9, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
This will be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Are you getting it now?
No, sir.
You are not getting it. Okay. Number from 1990 to 1998, we have how many years?
Come again, you said?
See, let me explain things to you. This time series we are doing is not the way you count your age, Joe. Don't put the way you count your age. Yes, I was born year 2000. I'm now in 22 years old. But if you born in 1999 and they ask you to, you are born in 90, look at it. You are born in 1990. They now said, well, how old are you in 1998? How, on a normal day when you are counting age, how old is the person?
8 years.
8 years. Now, you can now see the difference between the way you count your age and the way we do the real time series. If you miss this one, you will miss the forecast. Now, between two of us, when we started number it, how many number do we get? Look at
9.
it. 1,
9.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But if you are counting it as if you are counting the date of birth, you will miss it. I hope I'm clear now. So they now ask you to predict what will happen in the future for that particular company. So it simply means this is 9, right? 1999 will be what? 10. Do
10.
you agree with me?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
2011, 2001, 12, 2002, 13, 2004, 2003, 14, 2004,
15.
15, 2006, 2005.
16.
So what it simply means is you will now go to your model, substitute. It will now be Y 2005 will be equals to 59.79 plus 2.53 in bracket 16. So multiply it. What do you have? Please make sure you do it. Everybody, please do that.
997.12.
So you have 59.79 plus 40.3.48, right?
Yes, sir. 100.27.
Which one is correct now?
Okay, are we to multiply before add?
Yes, you multiply before you add. Oh, don't just add
Okay.
before you multiply, oh, please.
Okay, okay.
Bracket come first from broad math, please.
It's correct, sir. It's
100.27.
That's board master.
So the answer will be 100.27. How many of us got this one now?
100.27.
Yes. Now, you can, okay, thank you, Naomi, and others. Now, you can see, you can predict what will happen in that company in the next, by 2005. Now, let's predict what will happen in 2023. Do it by yourself. Continue counting till 2023. From here, remember we stop at 16. You will continue to add. Let me see your tea first before you. We all have our tea. Do your own tea. Let's see. Just type it in the. Type your own tea.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Type it on the chat. Let me see. I want to see individual tea, the way you will count your own. Okay. Let's see. I got one person. Let's see. 2. So what do we have? I can see 34. Okay. So, okay, let's 34. Look at it. Some said 33. So I 34. Come is 34. So we are in 2005. We said 2005 is 16, right? Yeah. So from 2000, please just mute yourself for those people that have the dog back in there. 2015. What will be 2015? Anybody?
I'll be 26.
26.
Are you saying 10 is the difference between the two?
Yes, sir.
Remember what I taught you.
It's 10, sir.
It's 10.
Yes, sir.
What about 2015, 2014?
2015 is 11. Then 2014 is 10.
Is 10. Okay.
Yes.
Let's count it together. There's no cheating in this case.
Should be 10.
2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010. 2011, 2012. I'm trying to prove a point. 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016. Yes.
No, I mean that one is 10. 2015 is 10.
2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021,
That is 26.
2022.
2015 is 26 now.
Wait down. 2023. Okay, here we have 16, right?
Oh, this is 18 now.
Is it 2025? Is it 20? What do we call it initially?
2023.
2023 initially, and it's 34.
It's 34. Yeah.
Wait. It's 34.
Oh, it's 34.
We started from here as 2015 is 16, right?
16, yes.
No, 2005.
2006, 2006 is
2005.
17.
2005 is 16.
2006, 17.
What is this?
2005.
Is 16.
16. 2006 is 17.
17.
Wait, now 2005 is 16.
Yes.
Let's go there. 2016, right? This is
Yes.
17, 18, 19, 19,
Oh,
right?
19.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27,
19, 20.
28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. How many of us got 34?
It's 34.
Most of us, sir.
34.
So I have 35, I have 33.
That's 34.
Now that we have 34, like I told you the other time, be careful when you are counting the year. From 2005 to 2015, is it 10 years?
It's 10 years.
But yeah. 2005 is number 1.
It's additional 10 years.
3,
Additional
4,
10 years.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11.
You
Yeah,
understand my
11
point
years.
now? This
We're
is
adding
not the
10
year
more
of
years.
your children. No.
No, what I'm trying to say is
Don't count
additional
it
10
as the
years.
date of birth, please.
Okay, what
Okay.
I mean is additional 10 years. Additional 10, not that it's 10 years between them, but additional 10 years.
But who will now account for the other one? Remember, you don't need additional 10. You only need exact figure here.
You are starting from 2005.
You will start from 2005, that year of that production.
Okay.
Are you getting it? Because the value they discovered that year, look at it now. If you don't start from 2005, what happened to the 50?
Yes.
Are you getting the point?
Yes, sir.
Please take note. So substitute the value now. What do you have?
145.8.
You have y equals to
145.81.
59 point what?
59.79.
79, thank you. Plus 2.53 into 34.
34.
So your Y of 2023 will be what?
145.81
plus 2.53 times 34.
86.02.
86 point.
Point what?
02.
0.
02. Add
Total
it
is
together.
145.81.
When you add it together, what do you have?
145.81.
You said?
145.81.
So that is the output they will have in 2023. As a business administrator, you should know this. As an accountant, as a banker, as any area you find yourself in, when it comes to the commerce faculty, you should know this. They are very key to what you need to solve. Any question, guys? Any question?
Sir,
Yes,
I have a
Miriam?
question. Yes, sir. Sir, I still don't understand how we get. Okay, I think I understand now how we get TY, but I understand now.
Yeah, it's just to multiply T multiplied by Y.
Yes.
That's why it becomes TY. And that is the formula. We follow the formula. That's exactly what happened. Just the formula that we have. The formula says summation TY. So definitely you need to provide for TY. Are you getting it now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So Oluwafemi, Samuel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
When we did the 2 months and 3 months moving series, yes, a moving average. I didn't really see the forecasting we did there. We just worked with the information we have for the period that we're giving. How, like, maybe can we forecast for August or something like that with that 2 or 3 months moving average? Is it possible that they give us, questions like that?
Now, the moving average, you already do the forecast. You want to know the average production that will happen in a particular month.
Oh, okay.
So the way you are putting the value, that is the forecast we are doing. At the point where we are putting the value, remember, when we want to do it, we just say, okay, we leave the 2 out of it and we will put it in the number 3. So then when we are doing 3 moving average, we leave the 3, we put it in number 4. It simply means we are forecasting, telling them that averagely you guys should have this production in November. You should have this production in February. You should have this production in March, like that. That's how forecast it's always look like average. So, but in this trend, the trend is very key. How is because it will reveal the production of that particular company. If you are talking about sales now, that's what they use to give people targets. That, okay, you are marketer A. You are previous marketers that have been in the same role before you join us. They used to make $10,000. After in January, in March, April, May, June, July, then we don't want to project what will happen to your own sales by probably in the, they can use quarter, they can use weekly, they can use daily, they can use they can use anything to also forecast that one so that you will have idea of what they are saying, then you should go for that. Then I want to employ you guys, do not wait. If you check the last page of your textbook, it's talking about year and gross revenue. You can use it, you can do it by yourself. You can see the way we do the forecast now. In this case now, they gave them the question 2009, 2010, 11, 2013, and 14. You can forecast what will happen in those years. You have the method to yourself now. You can solve it on your own. All you need to do is change your year to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you already have your T as your year. Then you have your gross, which is your Y. Then use it to solve it by yourself. It is simple. Some of you will be like, oh, and this guy, your mouth is sweet. It's simple, it's simple. It's not that simple, yes, right?
Yes, sir.
Am I a good marketer? Don't worry. Am I a good marketer?
Marketer. A good marketer.
Am I a good marketer? So, anyway, I'm a good marketer. I'm selling statistics to you guys, so that I want you to buy the statistics.
Statistics is actually not that difficult. It's just the process that is a little bit tedious. You know, you have to.
Even the process is not that. You see, let me tell you, I was talking to some set of people. You see, in statistics, in any courses you are doing, if I'm able to teach you that course, that means I don't need that certificate again. That is just as simple. If I'm able to teach you as authority in that course, it simply means I don't need the certificate again. You don't say that because someone that taught you is not good, that's why you fail. It's a lie. What do you use your time to do for other materials? You agree with me? It is a lie.
100%, sir. 100%.
So if you know that your TMA is not good, you have the last chance by putting your effort together now. Make sure you see, it is not easy to have a carryover in the courses. Go and ask people. Some people are here now, they are doing carryover of this course. They will tell you what they are passing through, because their level, they've not even covered up the work they are doing in their current level, and now they are adding another level into it. Number one, they will not get information on time. Number two, they might not even have friends they will share anything with. Number three, they might not even remember how to even read it. It is better you make it when others are doing it. That is just my advice for you. See, at this point, let's say you have even 10 in your TME, altogether 10, and you know you must pass the course. What do you need to do? Work on the 70. Tell yourself I must score 65 at least.
In statistics.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Somebody is laughing already. Miracle, keep on laughing. Yes, it's possible. It is possible.
So with God, all things are possible.
Not with God, with you yourself alone. Don't pray first.
Without working.
Pastor Solomon is what talking about. You see, what I used to tell my students is, I will tell you as a student that read as if there is no God. Then after you've read, then now pray as if you've not read. So you can see the two. If you read as if there's no God, now after you finish, before that, then now pray as if you've not read. When you now pray as if you've not read, the grace will not be sufficient. But God will only bless the work of your hands. He will not bless empty paper. And if you go there and go and do this Baba Jebu method and click the lotto, oh, thank God, it's multiple choice. You will have multiple zero. So the more you do multiple choice, the more you do multiple zero. So don't just gamble when you get there. make sure you do your best. If you know you are not good in calculation, please. There any question? Can you see? Can you see it?
Yes, sir, we can see it.
So what they ask you to do now, do the 3, do the 2, compare the where they have the 2 answer. Let's say the 3 moving average is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then they both have, let's say this one have 3.4 and this one have 2.5. So which one will I go for? I would rather go for this one. I will say this is the best. Are you getting it now? Then the same thing happened to this question too. The least square. We just solve it. You don't need to plot the graph because nobody will give you. You don't need to plot the graph on this paper. And there's no paper you need. Then after you use the method we use, y equals to a plus bt, where your a, you do your a cap and you do your b. Then substitute it into this one. Then predict. This one will be 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They can also ask you to predict that, tell us from the history, what do you think it happened in 1995? Can we do that? Is it possible? For you to check 1995, it will be 1990, 1996, 1995. This is 1. This will be 0. This will be negative 1. Like that. Like that. So, any question?
Hello?
Yes.
So the higher the average, the better the.
Yes, because remember that you are forecasting. Are you getting it? We are for okay. Now look at it. We are talking about sales. They are not talking about debt. Are you getting it now? It simply means the sales. You are having enough sales. Any question? Hello? Okay, guys, I wish you good luck. I wish you best of God.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate you.
Martha, do you have the group now?
Yeah, I saw it. I will join it.
Okay, no problem. You can reach out to, you can chat me up on that.
Okay,
okay,
sir.
Guys.
Thank you, sir.
So see you guys after your exam.
Thank you, sir.
I wish you good
Please
luck.
don't forget